Okay. Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll find some leads if we go talk to the Kelid barbarians. Not sure how we get to the Kelid barbarians. It's way up there. Probably if we come from this path over here, so let's try getting there. Oh, if only that one thing was finished already.
Need to catch my breath.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Right now, Amiri. Right now.
It's good you're with us, Valerie. You're like a mighty oak we can lean our backs against.
Aww.
Oh, but I didn't mean you're thick-headed. Or thick any other way. Oh no, I put my foot in my mouth again.
It's all right. I understand your good intentions. I'm glad to be here for my friends.
Right, and we continue onward. And go this way. Sepulchre of Forgotten Heroes. Okay, interesting. A ruined tower. Okay, blood furrows. Interesting. Oh, a random encounter. A goblin falcon eye. Okay. I'm sure there are more goblins than just the one, but there we go.
It is done.
Hey, goblin. Oh, you're gonna be hostile. Okay, then.
Repent! Seren be generous to them, for
Because I am not. Alright, Amiri, go get him. Alright, Valerie, I think you'll be able to finish it off, right? No, I'm sure there's other goblins in the area. Yep, there they are. But there's one, and there's the other. Okay. I guess they were going for an ambush? There's another one somewhere? Where is it? Because I just took two down. Oh, over here. Okay.
Serves you right.
Go get it, Wolf. Good job. Alright, I'm assuming there's more somewhere. Alright, advance, Octavia. Let me know if you see anyone. Oh, there we go. Oh, an alchemist expert. Okay.
You forced my hand. They go down!
Not quite.
Do not falter!
Aw. What if I want to? Okay, there's another one somewhere. Now, where is it? It is... right there. Okay.
Strike with all your might!
Isn't there one off this way? Ah, there it is. Alright, let's keep moving. Alright, we got there. Oh, there's Nober again. On the low grounds among the hills, some Numerian barbarians had set up camp. While obviously set up recently as a place to rest, it was thoroughly constructed. Along with the stake palisade, the Numerians had reinforced their camp with a deep moat. Spotting the body of some unlucky thief at the bottom, it seemed they made a good call. Guarding the entrance was our old acquaintance Nober. Old acquaintance. What was that, like a week? Maybe a fortnight at best since we met him? The man whose group we met in the hills previously. While his greeting was none too friendly, he did invite us to enter and led us to meet his leader. We were led to a man named Dugath, a middle-aged Kelid with a gorgeous mane. Once charcoal black, now salt and pepper, as well as bronze skin hardened by sun, wind, and time to the point that it almost looked like oak bark. Speaking with assertive tones, he invited us to dine with the Tiger Lords. That was the name of their tribe. We already know that. And spend the night in their camp. Any business we might have with the tribe, he said, could be discussed in the morning, once everyone was rested and refreshed. Not wanting to offend the barbarians who'd proven to be commendably hospitable, we accepted the invitation. Within minutes, we were seated by the bonfire, with goblets in our hands. As guests, our goblets were wrought of skillfully decorated silver, with intricate carvings depicting scenes of battle. Do as I do, Amiri whispered into the Baron's ear. They really care about tradition here. The cupbearer filled everyone's goblets with wine. When Dugath raised his cup, officially starting the feast, the Baron placed his faith in Amiri and followed her example. To my utter surprise, our barbarian friend spilled her wine on the ground, and the Baron followed her example. I thought the Numerians would be enraged, but they all followed suit. It was apparently a barbarian tradition, offering the first cup to the spirits. Only after the cupbearer filled their goblets again did the Numerians start to drink. So did we. The main course, unsurprisingly, was meat. While hunting in the hills, the Numerians had killed a deer and 2 wild boars, all now roasting over an open fire. As the tribe's guests, we were offered the best pieces. Fierce in battle, the Numerians were equally fierce at the table. They frantically tore the meat apart with knives, bare hands, and teeth, as though attacking the throats of their worst enemies rather than eating roast venison. Only one camp inhabitant didn't join the dinner. Far from the festivities, a slim woman wrapped in a grey cloak sat alone, her face hidden behind a piece of cloth. She was so quiet and still. At first I didn't realize she was a living being at all. The Baron demanded she be invited to the table. Either didn't notice her or just decided it would be wiser to ignore her, or asked the Tiger Lords who she was. Glancing cautiously between Dugath and the woman, one Numenarian explained that the woman was one of the defaced sisters, half priestess, half wizard. While they may travel along with the Numenarians, they never ate at the same table. Judging by the tones the barbarians used when speaking of the woman, it was easy to tell that none of them held any warm feelings toward the defaced sisters. After everyone had eaten their fill, it was time for entertainment. The barbarians began singing, a drawling song in their guttural language, known as Halit. Later, one of the Numerians explained that it was a ballad about a brother and sister who defeated a huge metal spider. The song that followed was a comedic piece about the adventure of a stupid werewolf. The Numerians all sang it together. It was clear that each of them knew that one by heart. Almost everybody clapped to the rhythm, though some thumped their knife handles on their shields, and our half orc acquaintance Bolga accompanied the song on a vargan. Once the song was over, Dugath appealed to his guest, us, to surprise our host. The Baron decided our best choice would be... Tale of how we defeated the Stag Lord. Be Diplomacy 21 and I have 23, so I can't fail it. This isn't Baldur's Gate 3. A 1 is not a failure on a skill check. That's so weird. I mean, a 1's not an automatic failure on a skill check. Demonstration of magic tricks? No, the tale of how we defeated the Stag Lord. Well, yeah, I'm gonna tell. Yeah, I know. Lindsay's our bard, but she's more of a musician and chronicler, whereas I am a diplomat. So there we go. Well, a diplomatic ranger at least. Man, I am so jealous of my character's hair. My hairline's receding more than that, and I don't think I'm gonna go salt and pepper like that, but there we go. Yeah, except... Our tale of battle and heroic deeds was just what the barbarians were looking for. They listened eagerly, chimed in on each detail, and laughed and clapped at the most epic moments. Even Dugath found himself smiling and nodding as he listened to our story. Finally, the drinking and singing came to an end. Only bones remained from the feast, and the bonfire had burned down to ash. Satisfied, the Numerians returned to their tents.
I beg you, I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
As you approach the barbarian leader, you can't help but overhear part of this conversation with a woman you recognized from the feast before. Her face remains hidden, and she sounds extremely worried. And she said what she just said.
This whole land is nothing but trouble. You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead, ask Armagh to give the order. Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Numeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition. So it's your price to pay. With your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here from the start. But you didn't come here for him, did you? You came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their death for that.
To God.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to help you? If you can afford their rates, that is. As for me, my single remaining goal is to get my people home alive. And well, and as soon as possible.
The woman leaves, sobbing. Dugath turns to you. Good morning. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Introductions aren't necessary, Baron. I know who you are. Let's discuss how we can be useful to one another. Alright, do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Varnhold, huh? Isn't that the village Maegor Varn got from the Ristovik Sword Lords? I know Varn. He's not the best fighter, the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know.
This would be ridiculously stupid to say. Do you know me? How? Especially after having told the tale of our exploits last night. So I'm not gonna say that. So, how can we be useful to each other?
I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict. Search the location and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say, by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever, mark my word, the Tiger Lords never forget those who helped them.
Alright. So, who was that woman?
Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh, the spirits bless him, trusts them as if they were holy oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown.
Alright, so, what are you looking for
I
here?
wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something. They won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as soon as possible.
Is this how you serve your liege?
Don't confuse our chieftains with your kings, knight. It's the chieftain who swears an oath to the tribe, not the other way around. Please. I was one of the tribe's elders when he was in his first teeth.
Okay, well, you see, actually the thing with, being someone's liege is that there are oaths that go both ways. But I don't think I'm here for a cultural exchange right now. How did it go? Did you find anything of interest?
We did. Do you think we'd still be here now? The only thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter. Also, we found the ruins of some old tower, ancient as the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death.
I already know the answer to this question. Let me ask you a question.
Hey, why not? I don't promise I'll answer, though.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Dugath, son of Gordian and Alice Three-Fingers from the Tiger Lord's tribe. My entire life, I served Gorum, first on the battlefield, sword in my hand, and later with prayer as well. I've fought in battles all across the River Kingdoms, in Yoberia, God, used to live. My price is high, my hand is steady, and my sword is deadly.
Finishing this speech, the man gives you a wide grin, showing off several missing teeth. Tell me about Gorum, please.
Our Lord in Iron doesn't like empty talk. He's the god of those who act instead of chatter. His palm blesses every sword ever crafted, and wherever at least two men meet in battle, he is there with them. Even orcs worship the god of battle, and not only that, they imagine he's an orc too. It's all nonsense. Of course, but there may be a grain of truth to it. For anyone can aspire to be like him. A human, an orc, and even an elf. Anyone who grips his iron to make his enemy bleed.
Alright.
Well said, old man. Truly well said. Blood for Gorham!
Alright, tell me about your tribe.
There are many tribes in Omeria. Each does its best to survive. The Black Horses sell adamantine. The Blood Pikes rob caravans. And their white scars lick the boots of the Technic League. As for us, the Tiger Lords, we are mercenaries, and the best ones in this part of Avestan. Remember this, Baron. If you keep your throne long enough, we'll meet again. Sooner or later, fighting side by side, or otherwise. Who knows?
Well, then perhaps I should try to get you guys on retainer, so it's not, who knows?
And some deal in slave trade.
Okay.
Yes, there's plenty of those too. And their numbers will never dwindle, so long as the Technic League runs the country.
Alright, tell me about your chieftain.
He's a strong fighter, brave. He says he's Armagh, an incarnation of a hero from the old times. Just don't ask if I believe it. Armagh is smart. He knows how to do business. If he'd only pay less attention to what those witches whisper, he'd be a perfect chieftain.
Alright, can you tell me about Numeria?
Eons ago, stars rained down. Pieces of metal, both dead and living ones, fell from the sky. Since then, metal monsters roam those lands, and the grounds, holding wealth of adamantine, and mountain other valuable things. Weaklings don't survive there. As for us, Numerian Kernids, we grew up on that land. We drank its poisoned waters and breathed its toxic air. Metals from the depths infused our bones and muscles. No one can beat us. If there were anyone capable of bringing us down, it would be ourselves.
There it is, Numerian humor. For those who find gallows humor too cheerful.
Alright, what do you know about Cyclopses?
Not that much. Long ago, these lands were part of their empire. They were a great people back then, used unbelievable magic, and possessed treasures without count. Ages passed, and their empire crumbled into dust. Cyclops became wild and forgot all about what they once used to be. What ruins? Yes, the ruins remember everything.
Alright, well thank you very much for your answers, Dugath.
You're welcome.
Alright, well, there's a whole army of you here. How did you manage that, to get so far?
None of your business, actually. But, just to reassure you, we weren't sneaking into your land without permission. I'll answer. It was magic. The sisters opened some strange tunnel, and we used it to get here from Numeria. Gorham witnessed my words. I'm no coward, but I'd rather march for a month through all the river kingdoms than use that damned tunnel again. It was strange, wrong, just like those witches themselves.
Alright, yeah, I knew it was none of my business. I'm just curious. I would not have been offended if you had just left it at that. Also, you said you know me. How? I'm assuming you knew me before my story last night.
How do you think? We keep an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies.
Fair enough. That is indeed smart. Well, thank you very much, Jagoth. I have to go now. Like the mysterious... Okay. Okay, lost relic. Looks like a mysterious relic emerged somewhere to the east of our lands. I have no clue what it is and what its purpose, but I know for certain we need to acquire it. At least this way our enemies won't use it against us. Okay. To find the relic that the Defaced Sisters are looking for. Hopefully that will lead us towards whatever we need to do. We've only got 36 days left. A little over a month. Alright, where'd the Defaced Sister go? I was gonna talk to her, hopefully. Anyone here trade? I doubt it.
You? Yes. The Baron, am I right? I'm sorry you witnessed that unpleasant scene. If I may ask, what is your name?
Let's see, a slim figure stands eerily still wrapped in a cloak and hiding her face in her hands. If you hadn't seen her moving before, you could easily mistake her for a statue. However, as you approach, she lowers her hands from her face, and green eyes peer at you through the holes in the cloth covering her face. Alright, my name is Arya Cyril. What is yours? After you give your name, a large raven who'd been sitting on the fence nearby takes wings and flies away, cawing coarsely.
Nice to meet you, Baron. I have no name. I've rejected to serve benevolent powers. Not the greatest sacrifice of those we're sometimes called to make. You may call me the Defaced Sister.
Okay, do you happen to know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Dark things tend to happen in that land. I can only guess to the fate of Varnhold. My 3 sisters know more. Help me find them, and you'll get your answers. If the spirits are kind, it will happen before it's too late.
Alright, do you have any idea where your sisters might be?
Do you have a map? I can provide you some direction. One of my sisters went to the sepulchre of forgotten heroes. Another went looking for the Forsaken Mound. And the third was going to visit the ruins of the city of Valhalla Lies. I won't lie, these places are all very dangerous. But searching for lost truth always involves danger.
Okay, good. Thank you. So who are you?
I am one of those who call themselves the Defaced Sisters. We've rejected our names and our faces in service to benevolent spirits. I'm sorry that I cannot reveal our true destiny to you yet. But believe me when I say our mission is extremely important. Not just for us, not just for the tribe, but for the entire world.
Alright.
So honorable. Do these benevolent spirits have names?
Do not burden yourself with idle questions, Claire. Know that all the truths you are seeking for will find you, but only when you are ready for them.
Nice. Tell me about Numeria.
These are enigmatic lands. Stars rain from the sky. Soil bleeds fire and gives birth to metal instead of grass. These are lands of mystery and nightmares. But they're destined to become the salvation of us all. For that is where great Armak lived, died, and rose again. And he bring redemption for us all.
Okay, tell me about Armag.
He's a man of great destiny. The gods themselves tried to lay him low, but he came back, defied death itself, as was foretold, for that was his fate. He's destined to save many, many lives, but at a terrible cost to himself. I would never wish a fate like that on you, Baron. I would never wish a fate like that on anyone.
There are many songs about Armagh, not all of them Numerian. Some see his story as an inspiration, others as a warning against the dangers of hubris. But I've never heard about any prophecy.
Alright, so what are you looking for here?
It is not yet time to answer this question. We are searching for ancient ruins, the remains of structures built by the previous holders of these strange lands. That is all I can tell you for now. I understand that you want to know more, but have no doubt you will in time.
Okay, why would I say you speak in riddles? She hasn't really spoken riddles at all. She's just been evasive about giving certain information, which, I mean, fair. What were you and Dugatha arguing about?
My sisters. They each went out on their own quests and never returned. Not one of the three. I can understand Dugatha. He doesn't trust us. But by refusing to help my sisters and me, he puts himself, his people, countless innocent souls in grave danger. If only I could soften his impertinent heart.
How is this possible? Doesn't this army know any kind of order or discipline? How do they manage to even fight in such chaos?
Alright, well, I have to go. Thank you, defaced sister.
You meet my sisters. Please help them, and I will help you in return. Remember this word, Gab. That is what the previous inhabitants of these lands, the Cyclopses, called darkness or so worshipped. If a door shut and lockless bars your path, this word might be your key.
Okay. Interesting. Thank you. And actually, I was going to go look for your sisters, so...
May kind spirits guide you in your travels.
Well, thank you. Alright. Let's get out of here. Thank you for your hospitality, Tiger Lords. You made us feel quite welcome. We appreciate it. Hopefully we do peaceful business again once more. Alright, we need to get to the City of Hollow Eyes, Sepulchre of Forgotten Heroes, and what was the other? Forsaken Mound, way over there. Alright, well let's go to City of Hollow Eyes. It seems the most out of the way. Nope, and it's still stormy. Alright. Oh, there's a barbarian here. Hello. Sooner we leave this place, the better. Oh, I guess they went with the defaced sister?
No stopping now.
Oh, are they fighting something? Oh, there are giants over here. Alright. Oh, zombie cyclopses. Alright, well, I guess we are going to be helping with this, because that's just what we do. Alright, Valerie, go get that Cyclops. Oh, apparently there's another one out there. Okay. Alright, Wolf, go get that one. Oh, you tripped it. Fantastic. Alright, Tristian, go ahead and shoot that one. Oh, and you got it when it got back up. Good job, Wolf. Alright, Octavia, go attack that one. Oh, you missed. Okay. I guess I'll shoot this one here.
We won't falter.
Alright, that one's down. And that one has taken more damage. Alright. You've taken out most so far. Alright, Amiri, go that way, see if you can get to the other one. Well, you can get to it, but you can't attack it. Okay. But now we can at least see it. So there we go. Shoot it, Lindsay. Can you get to it, Valerie? No. Alright, if you go there, could you lightning bolt it without hitting anyone else? Yes. Oh, there are more. Over there. Okay then. Alright, Wolf, go get that one. Alright, Tristian, shoot that one. Alright, Octavia, get closer. And drop a fireball on them. Oh, the other one's way over there. Okay. Well, drop it on these two here. Good job. Then it's me. Well, only one of them is close enough for me to shoot. So. We go right about here. And then I'll shoot this one. Alright, Amiri, go ahead and rage and then take this one down. Oh, that's right, we've got more attacks now. Because we're level 11 warriors.
Any last wishes?
Stay behind me!
Get him, Wolf. Good job.
Repent!
This is for you!
We can do it!
Right, there's still one left. Alright, go get it, Amiri.
This is
Shoot
where
it,
I
Lindsay.
step in.
Get him, Valerie.
One.
Alright, Lindsay, stop musicking. Oh, I said stop musicking, sorry.
This is my path.
Right, there was a named one. Here, let's talk to them.
Onwards.
If we can find them. A huge scar crosses the face of this sturdy, silver-haired woman. An eye patch hides her left eye, while right shines with silver. She raises her bloody blade in salute. You came just in time. We owe you one. Hey, do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold? Varnhold? Maegor Varn's village? No idea. Varn's a weakling. I used to knock him flat on his back. All his folks, too. You want real fighters, you go for Numerians. Are you an Aasimar? What, don't I look like a Celestial? Haha. Yes, I'm an Aasimar. No idea which of my great-grandmothers made it with a Celestial, but in my entire lineage the blood only manifested in me. I'm sure that was the plan all along. It's common custom to strengthen the bloodline with the blood of orcs or whatever powerful beings come in handy. My birth was deemed a good sign, and proof of the gods' blessing. But I call it bullshit. The gods' blessing should be earned on the battlefield. Makes sense? Alright, so who are you? I'm Hilla the Tooth Grinder, from the Tiger Lord's tribe. This is my war party. We're here, fighting things, as you can see. Oh, what are you doing here? What do you care? We came here, so we obviously have business here. What about you? What are you doing here? The defaced sister sent me here. Ah, I see. It was a good call. They may be witches, but they're smart. We really needed extra hands here. Here's the deal. We came with one of the witches to look for some trash in the tomb. We set camp, and the sister took some of my people to the ruins around dawn. Never came back. Instead, these zombie cyclopses started crawling out on us from all over the place. A fun day, huh? My group can't afford to be separated now. We only barely fought those things off. So how about this? You scout the place and look for our people. Find out if any of them are still alive, and I'll pay you in gold. Deal? Deal. Great. I mean, I'm not looking for any payment. I'm just looking for a way to help, Varn's people. Well, Varn and his people, actually.
March on.
Anything else?
We can find this ruin that he talked that is supposed to be here. Oh, we missed a Cyclops. Okay.
No stopping now.
It took many blows to drop this enormous undead beast. Okay.
It is done.
I'm not afraid.
What's this down here? Bandits. Okay. Good job, Wolf. Good job, Amiri. Oh, that is a very large range spell. Okay. There we go. Fireball right there.
Strike with all your might!
You forced my hand.
Serves you right.
Follow me.
I see something.
No stopping now. Check that out.
Alright, more of the zombie cyclopses. Cool.
Right here, my friend.
What for Gorum?
Alright, hit those two with a fireball. Good job. Alright, Tristian, channel... Wait, can I move a little closer? Like, say, there. Can I get all three of them? Yes, okay. Channel positive energy to damage undead. Good job. Oh, there's another one. Alright, Wolf, go get that one. Alright, Lindsay. Music time. And haste time. That'll catch all of us, right? Right.
Tear them apart! They go down!
We won't falter!
No, one of them is casting spells, apparently.
Do not falter! Huh. Ah!
I'll fight if I have to.
Alright, Tristian, channel that positive energy again. Still catch like 3 of them. Nicely done. Good job, Wolf.
You deserved it.
Forwards!
Onwards!
You can't stop me. If you think that hurt.
Good job, Octavia.
I'll try to make this swift.
Any last wishes?
Bring it!
We can do it!
Alright, and that's actually going to be it for today. Thank you very much for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arius Cyril. And I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.